Michael Joseph Jackson was an American singer, songwriter, dancer, and philanthropist. He was born in Gary, Indiana, on August 29, 1958. He was the 8th of 10 children in the Jackson family. Michael grew up with 3 sisters, Rebbe, LaToya, and Janet, and 5 brothers, Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, Marlon, and Randy. A 6th brother, Marlon's twin Brandon, died shortly after birth. Michael Jackson made his public debut in 1964 with his older brothers Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, and Marlon, as a member of the Jackson 5, later known as the Jacksons. He became a solo star with his 1979 album Off the Wall. He continued to innovate with his songs and music videos for his albums. Thriller, 1982, Bad, 1987, Dangerous, 1991, History, Past, Present and Future, 1995, and Invincible, 2001. Thriller became the best-selling album of all time, while Bad was the first album to produce 5 US Billboard Hot 100 #1 singles. Thriller album set the Guinness World Record for top-selling album ever made by a solo artist, a record he continues to hold to this day. Michael could not read or write music notation and lacked professional music instruction. He wasn't very good at the instruments, but he is acknowledged for playing the drums, guitar, and keyboard. He recorded ideas while creating by vocally impersonating instruments and beatboxing. Michael sang from childhood, and over time his voice and vocal style changed. His unorthodox singing style was utterly distinctive. As a member of the Jackson 5, Michael began dancing at an early age and used dance heavily in both his live performances and music videos. His limbs would flip and retract like switchblades, and he could come out of a tornado spin and land in a beautiful toe stand. One of the most well-known dancing moves of the 20th century and Michael's hallmark motion was the Moonwalk, which he learned from Jeffrey Daniel. The term backslide was replaced with the term Moonwalk, which is credited to him. He also performed the robot, the crotch grab, and the Smooth Criminal video's anti-gravity lean. With sales believed to be in excess of 500 million records globally, Michael Jackson stands among the best-selling musicians in history. In his solo career, he achieved 13 #1 hits in the US. 3 times, a US president invited him to the White House and gave him an honor. Ronald Reagan bestowed upon him a Presidential Public Safety Commendation Award in 1984 in recognition of his humanitarian efforts. George H.W. Bush named him the Artist of the Decade in 1990. Michael Jackson won hundreds of awards, making him one of the most awarded artists in popular music. He is recognized as the most successful entertainer of all time by Guinness World Records. He won 13 Grammy Awards as well as the Grammy Legend Award, the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award, 26 American Music Awards, including the Artist of the Century and Artist of the 1980. He also received the World Music Awards Best-Selling Pop Male Artist of the Millennium and the Bambi Pop Artist of the Millennium Award. Michael was inducted onto the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1980 as a member of the Jacksons, and in 1984 as a solo artist. He was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Vocal Group Hall of Fame as a member of the Jackson 5 in 1997 and 1999, respectively, and again as a solo artist in 2001. In 2002, he was added to the Songwriters Hall of Fame. In 2010, he was the first recording artist to be inducted into the Dance Hall of Fame, and in 2014, he was posthumously inducted into the Rhythm and Blues Music Hall of Fame. In 2021, he was among the inaugural inductees into the Black Music and Entertainment Walk of Fame. Because he revolutionized music videos and the art of music itself, Michael Jackson has been dubbed the King of Pop and laid the foundation for contemporary pop music. His impact was not limited to the music business. He influenced dance, set the stage for fashion trends, and promoted world peace. His influence was so great and widespread, especially after the release of Thriller, that many other musicians tried to imitate aspects of Michael Jackson's formula. The musical biopic of Michael Joseph Jackson is scheduled to appear in theaters on April 18, 2025. Audiences will get a stunning and poignant behind-the-scenes look at the most prolific artist in history. The film is expected to include live footage and 30 songs. Michael Joseph Jackson, the greatest entertainer of all time.